Yes, people, another day, another stream, as always, consistent with all the Chelsea content every single day on this channel. Previews, reviews, transfer talks, general Chelsea topics we'll be discussing on this channel with my co-host, of course, Ads. What are you telling me, bro?
Come on, man. Another day, man. Another grind.
You know what I mean? Were you working today?
No work day. Just uni work. Working tomorrow.
Oh, so you're busy tomorrow then?
I'm busy from like 12 to 5, 12 to 6, something like that.
That's all right. I'll probably do a stream, 7:30 again tomorrow? Preview?
Yeah.
So make sure everyone tune in tomorrow as well, 7:30 p.m. UK time. As always, keep liking the video to help out this channel. Subscribe if you're new here. Hit the notification, as always. And look, Ads, we'll start with the first topic, Upamecano. Let me know, man. Like, it looks like he's going to be joined by Munich according to today's reports. What do you make of that?
Yeah, man. It's a shame. It's done so early, really, that Chelsea didn't really even get a chance to speak to his representatives and hold proper meetings and stuff. It looks like Bayern have convinced him early doors and ready to play the release clause. So obviously they're serious about signing him. It's another one of these Bundesliga's talents going straight to Bayern Munich, man. I guess they'll just want to stay there to win the league. It's a shame because obviously we're all linked with him. He's a defender with a lot of potential, but you know, it is what it is. Like I said, I don't really mind too much because I think we should go for a higher caliber centre back, not Upamecano. So it's cool by me, but if we weren't to sign one of those top centre backs, then I would have liked to get Upamecano as a replacement or as a second choice centre back. But yeah, man, it's cool. It is what it is, man. We just got to move to other targets now, man. He's not the only centre back in the world, man. I'm sure we'll find someone that's good enough to sign instead of him.
I mean, yeah, he wasn't your first choice target, so I'm not gonna lie. I don't think you'd be too disappointed with this happening. I do believe he's gonna go Bayern Munich as well. I don't know what it is. I just feel like he's gonna be going Bayern Munich, man. Also got a donation from Wayne, £5. Thank you so much. He says smash the like button as always. Help me get to 20k. Big up everyone in the comments as well. Hope you're all good as well. Wayne's joined here as well. What's going on, bro?
Not much, mate. You?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks for asking, man. Upamecano looks like he's going to Bayern Munich. What's your thoughts on that, bro?
Of course, I would love it to be Chelsea, but to be honest, don't think he's the defender I think will suit us right now from what we want. So I'm not really bothered, but it means there's opportunity there now for us with the Bayern Munich defenders. So.
Okay. And who are you looking at mainly at Bayern Munich?
Obviously, Alaba, everyone will say, but I think Nikhil Sul would be the better one for us personally. Because I think he'd be in the air. He'd be strong enough in the air for defensively, and I think he's got a bit of pace to him for a big guy. He can play on the right side as well. I just think he'd be more suited for our team.
Are you not concerned about his injury prone?
Obviously, that's a risk, but it's going to be a risk for a lot of players, isn't it? But it's just, I just don't know. I just think he'd be more suited for our team. I know I might be wrong. It's my opinion, but I think there's other defenders out there I can think off the top of my head that I'd rather sign at the moment. So.
Fair enough. Ads, very quickly, let's talk about this Eriksen and Jorginho deal. I don't know if you've seen it. Italian reports, Eriksen and 15 to 20 million for a swap deal with Jorginho. This is Italian report. Some people saying it's basically the same as the Sun. Fake news, probably. What do you make of that story, first of all?
Yeah, man. First of all, it's this source is unreliable, man. They always come out with these wild tweets and wild guesses for their transfer news, but for me, if there is any substance to the story, it's complete nonsense for me, bro. I don't understand why we would go for that swap deal at all. First of all, they're not similar type players at all. One's a deep line playmaker, someone who controls the tempo of the game, and another one's an attacking midfielder. So first of all, they're two different positions. So why would you go for a swap deal there? Second of all, it wouldn't make sense because we've already got so many attacking players. We've got Hudson-Odoi, Mount, Havertz, Ziyech, Pulisic. Why do we need another one? Plus, Eriksen, he looks like he's finished, to be honest. When he was in his last 6 months at Tottenham and since he's been at Inter, I mean, his levels have dropped significantly. So I don't think it makes any sense at all. I don't think if the club is potentially looking at that, they need to stop immediately because that is just a dead transfer, fam. It literally makes no sense, bro. It's a dead transfer, bro. I don't mind getting rid of Jorginho, bro, but not Eriksen on the other side, man. It makes no sense to me.
Eriksen's world class, bro. He's got a fantastic free kick. I forgot who was good at AC Milan, I think it was. He's back.
Yeah. He's not back, man. He's dead food, man. He's dead, man.
Dead food, you know. Always dead food, fam. Wayne, what'd you make of Eriksen, bro?
Like I said, he said it perfectly. But let's get real for 1 minute. If we're going to do a deal with Inter Milan, they've got a midfielder that I'd rather swap with, and that is that Bozinho, the Croatian.
Oh, Brozovic.
I can't say his name, but he's more in a similar mould as Jorginho, but I think he's got more quality to him as like quickness and stuff like that, and he can play defensively, but he can do attacking as well. So yeah. I think I would rather do a deal with that than deal with Eriksen any day. Because let's be serious, Eriksen, like he said, he levels the drop. But not only that, is he better than any of our attacking players?
No.
I don't think he is.
No, he isn't. Facts is definitely not 100%. I've got Casillo on as well. Casillo, what are you telling me?
I'm there, bro. I'm there. What are you telling me, bro?
Bro, you got to tell me you're jumping on, G. Telling me assignments, you're busy and that.
Nah, man's here, man. Man's here.
Bro, you missed the stream yesterday. You missed the stream yesterday. We're bossing jokes, G.
What happened?
Bro, there's just bare ban on the panel, fam. Like, it's crazy, fam. People talking about Barella. Yes, Barella was linked to Chelsea, of course. We were AVI, Casillo, sorry. Very close to signing him when he was at Chelsea manager, of course. Barella, yeah, I think decent player, but I feel like that transfer's gone as well, man. But very quickly, Casillo, what do you make of Bayern Munich signing Upamecano most likely?
It's a tough one still, man. Like, I would love to have Upamecano in the team. Do you know what I'm saying? He's a younger coming centre back. He can play the ball both feet, physical, composure's there. He's going straight to the top, man. So we missed out on that one, but you know what I'm saying? It's not the end of the world. There's other centre backs out there. So yeah, man, upwards and upwards. For
real. And just a quick one on Eriksen and a bit of money for Jorginho. Obviously, the source isn't really too good, but would you be happy with that deal if that was to happen?
Eriksen.
Yeah, G. Eriksen and money for Jorginho, bro. Italian reports.
Nah, I wouldn't take it.
Why not? He's world class, fam.
I'm not taking Eriksen, bro. He used to play for Tottenham, bro. I don't want him. I don't want him at all, fam. Like, we've got enough tens in the team. Like, we've got enough attacking midfielders. We would need a defensive midfielder for us. Like, we know how Jorginho is. He's a polarizing figure in the fan base. You know what I'm saying? People dislike him, but Tuchel just showed us how much we need him in the team. So for me, Eriksen doesn't get a sniff in the team. I wouldn't want Eriksen. You know what I'm saying? You can go back to Tottenham.
Fair enough. Some people saying go to MLS. Guys, everyone that's tuned in, keep liking the video as it helps with this channel. We've got a special guest here as well. Boy, this guy is finished, fam. What are you telling me, man? Are you sleeping?
Yeah, I just woke up and then I saw you went stream about half an hour and then
Yeah, I mean, why are you finished right now, man? What happened? Why are you sleeping?
I don't know, man. I feel tired after the lecture, that's all.
Oh, you had uni today?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. You got your food yet?
Nah, I'm not. I'm gonna start cooking after the live stream.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear, man. I hope you're good, bro. But look, very quickly, Upamecano probably going to Bayern Munich, father, man. What do you make of that?
I'm not sure why they necessarily need him in Bayern Munich. Just because I think they try, because they already want everything. It's their right. If they want Upamecano, why not? But I think if you look at from Chelsea point of view, personally myself, that's the player that I would like to see in a Chelsea shirt. But again, if you look at it from the board's point of view, do we have necessarily have the fun to sign this guy? And the fact that, again, man, if we sign if we send Upamecano again, like one of these Chelsea players going to get sacrificed, like either Christensen or Zuma, or maybe Rudiger. Like, I don't know, man. Like, again, man, I would like to see him in the Chelsea shirt, but then again, like that's the fine line. Like, which Chelsea players that are going to be sacrificed? You know?
For real. I mean, we'll talk about that later on the stream for sure. Very good question. Ads, very quickly, I want to mention about Hakim Ziyech, bro. Obviously, he had a poor game. A lot of people saying get him out, fam. Obviously, reactionary fans, of course. But he's been linked with Inter Milan and Juventus, I think it was.
Yeah.
What do you make of that?
Once again, bro, nonsense, fam. I mean, what is this obsession with Chelsea fans guessing up a player and then they have a couple bad games and then saying, oh, let's sell them again. I was seeing people saying, oh, let's sell Pulisic, fund the move for Sancho or Grealish as well today. Bro, it's nonsense, fam. I don't understand this, man. Chelsea fans, this always happens, man. They go from gassing up people, saying, oh, these got star boy, this, that, better than your player, better than this player. And then they say after a couple of games, yeah, let's sell him now. It makes no sense to me, man. So Ziyech, he's got to stay, man. We all know the quality he has. Yeah, he hasn't done too well. At the start, he was showing it, man. He came into the team after that injury and he showed how good he was and how he improves the side and whatnot. But since then, he hasn't been the best. But we just got to give him time, man. Just like everyone else, man. Let's give them time. Let's give them until the rest of the season. Selling him, why would we sell him after 1 year, bro? We just bought him for that, 40 mil. And we know how these Italian sides move. They want loan deals or option to buy and whatever. It wouldn't make no sense for nobody, man. Let's just keep him, man. We know that he has the quality, man. He's gonna still come good this season, I believe.
Can I add to that?
Go on.
Again, man, this is the thing that I spoke about this earlier today, and the fact that I don't want to be overly detailed on this and Ziyech situation and that, but I just think again, like the level of the unprofessionalism of the journalists towards Chelsea about writing the story is ridiculous, man. And yes, I understand he had a poor game last night, but let's remember ourselves. Like we were gassing about him last season when he was being the stealing of the season, though. And the fact that yes, he had a good spell under Frank Lampard, then after he picked up that injury against Leeds United, I understand he hasn't looked the same since. But like with the nature of with different managers, yeah, either way, like you're gonna get sacrificed. Like that's why, like with Tuchel coming in, Tuchel's gonna have massive headache selection, and the fact that, like I said, like one of these signings is gonna get sacrificed, left on the bench. Like it's not gonna be like you're not gonna expect the same player start every 5 days, like especially with the fixture pile that we had. Like that's why we're having so many injuries, like because we keep starting the same player like every 3 days and that you have to expect that with the nature of the different the nature of the new manager, yeah, it's gonna give him time. Tuchel to give Tuchel time. I just think like with Tuchel coming in, yeah, I just think Tuchel try to find a system that suited Hakim Ziyech.
For sure. I mean, still a lot of things to be happening. Ad just sent me a link on Twitter that I want to show you guys very quickly. So I can hear your reactions. We've just spoken about it already, but this is more proof of what's happening. So we've got confirmation to the board that Upamecano has reached an agreement with Bayern Munich on personal terms. I can confirm we're very happy. The deal will be signed and completed in the coming months when the release clause of 42.5 million euros will be paid to RB Leipzig, the Red Bulls. So to all the comments that were very worried and saying that it's probably fake news and nothing's happening, there you probably have it. It's done. So Wayne, I know you spoke about the Bayern Munich defenders, you know, that we could be looking at for sure. Are there any other defenders that you'd consider?
Yeah. No, that's a real defender. Kondo?
Just
The youngster, the French.
Conde.
Yeah.
I would 100% take him. He's, like you said, he's young. He looks like a fantastic defender himself. Varane, I wouldn't mind Varane, because I think he's quality.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like there's one defender. I don't think we'll ever get him, but there's one defender I would love to get, and that's Dayot from Juventus.
Okay.
Because I just think he's underrated there, and I think he's a quality defender.
I mean, yeah, as you said, very, very unlikely for sure. But I think Varane, you never know. Varane's contract situation, anything can happen at this club. Cazillo, did you say you'd like to see? I think you did, right?
You know what it is, bro. Like I want an ideal world. Like I agree with Wayne when he was talking about Jules Koundé. But the thing with Jules Koundé, like I think he's the most expensive centre back in the world. I think, if I'm not mistaken, in it. So you're gonna have to splash like 100 M's or some ridiculous amount for that. You know what I'm saying? For me, like I like my guy, Nicolas Sula, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just the injuries for me, man. I think he's a quality centre back, bro. Quality. He can fit in the gap that we have. The composure's there, plays out from the back. 6'5", he heads the ball, physical, present. You know what I'm saying? He can even take penalties, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's a complete package for me, but bro, it's one of them ones. At the end of the day, man. If he didn't have any injury problems or any like reoccurring underlying injury problems, fam, I'd be signing a petition and that to get him out of the bridge, bro. I swear to.
Mr. Mazza still adds. I don't know who you're going to sign, man. I'm just thinking, what about the low knees, fam? Obviously, we spoke about it in recent streams, but I just don't understand how all this is going to work, bro. Like, how do we control this?
Yeah, it's mad. We're going to have to get rid of someone. We're going to have to get rid of someone, definitely. I think that person's going to be Ampadu. I'm not going to lie. I think we might get rid of him if the club comes in.
Wow.
I think with all the centre backs that we got, he does seem most likely to me, unless we get rid of Christensen, which is a maybe. I think it would be Ampadu that's next on the list, because we've got a lot of centre backs coming through, man, and obviously we want to go buy another one. So where's the path even for him to come into the team? Where's that path? Like, if we're signing another centre back for what, however much money, where's the path for him to come through? Gerhi is different situation. He can go out alone in the Premier League team now, and then we'll see how he plays in the Prem, if he can hang in the Prem, and then reevaluate him at the end of the next season. But with Ampadu, I think it's been a few years now. He's had a few loans, and every single season he keeps going out on loan. I'm not sure if the club's too impressed with him, man. He didn't have a good loan at Leipzig. He's been alright in patches for Sheffield, but even at the start of his Sheffield loan, he wasn't doing too well. So yeah, man, it's a difficult one. Also, just with Koundé, I don't know. He's definitely a very good player, a very good centre back. But only problem with him is that he's 5'10", which is small for a centre back. So
yeah,
he could get caught out, and teams could use that against us in games. So I'm not sure if we'd go spend however much money on him for a centre back who's only 5'10". That might be an issue. But if you're looking at Sula and Varane, Alaba, Marquinhos, I'd definitely rather go for one of these centre backs than Koundé, just because I think the height could get caught out on. I think it could.
Yeah, I mean, just very quickly, I want a moment of silence for Kepa, who had a fantastic game. He's getting all his credits for yesterday. Because you missed. I'm telling you, bro, you missed the stream yesterday. Kepa for me was on the same line as Tammy Abraham for man the match, bro. Like, he done that well in it. So I just want to give him support.
You know, it's because it's your platform, innit, and I want to be positive. I'm not even gonna slay him too tough. You know what I'm saying?
He wasn't bad, dude.
Nah, he wasn't bad, but bro, he's still pants, fam. Let's be real, bro. Remember at the end of the game, fam. I think they had a corner. They just crowded him, and he couldn't do nothing. He looked like a flipping fish underwater, bro. Like, he's a liability, fam. But I'll give him his plaudits and his credit for that game alone, innit?
He saved us in the game, bro. We could have been behind a couple of times, innit?
Yeah, no, that's facts. But still, we got a standard at this club, man. You know what I'm saying? And he does not fit the agenda, bro.
Wow. I mean, you're going a bit harsh on him there, I believe. And Wayne, what do you think of Kepa yesterday? Man the match?
I can't disagree. He didn't have a good game, but
Be honest, Wayne, please. Be honest, please.
It's Tammy was better man of the match. Hudson-Odoi was better than him. He was played better. You know what I mean? He was up there. He was probably top 3, but no, he weren't man of the match. He had a good game. No, get him wrong. Kepa, respect. He had a good game.
Bro, the world-class save in the first half, guys. Come
Can we
on.
move on? Stop, man. Can we move on?
I need Kepa to get the respect that he deserves. I'm starting the hive now. Like Kepa is starting from today, you lot. I don't know if you lot saw it already, but you're gonna be seeing a picture every day. But look, very quickly, Ross Barkley, £40 million to Aston Villa. Ads. What do you make of that?
Inshallah, bro.
That guy dipped his all. Bro. The guy dipped his all. That is classic. I don't know if his connection went or whatever, but boy, Kazilla, Barkley, bro, 40 mil.
I can't lie. Listen, that is what you call money, bro. That's what you call business done correctly, fam. You know what I'm saying? 40 years for Ross Barkley. Sign it up, bro. Listen, give it a little clause in that as well. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of add-ons. Marina needs to milk this still, fam. You know what I'm saying? It's like you have like you have some sort of like expired product and then you short it for a resale price. You know what I'm saying, fam? Like I'll do that in a heartbeat, man. You know what I'm saying? 40 M's for Ross Barkley is an absolute bump for these man. You know what I'm saying? We feel like Leicester right now, bro. Leicester do this to us. Chilwell, Maguire, that's what they do to us, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we need to do this to them. We need to do this to Villa. 40 M's is lovely.
All right. Here we go. We got another guest, Miz in the building outside the coin. Bro?
We are here. We are back again. What chose? Back again, baby.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, obviously, I'm hoping you retweet my tweet before you join, bro.
Oh, bro, let's do it, bro. Let's do it right now. Where is it, man? Let's do it right now. I just finished my stream with Con, so I got no idea what's going on in Twitter world, but let's retweet, brother. Which one is it, bro?
My most recent one on my profile. But look, ads, what happened, bro? You were talking, then you just left.
But bro, my flipping internet cable came out, man.
Boys, how's everyone doing, by the way? Ads, we got Kazilla, we got some of these names I don't even know.
So just quickly, I know Wayne needs to go. Apologies, Wayne, I didn't see your message, bro. Take care, man.
Look after yourself, guys. Bye.
Take care. Miz, we've got Ads co-host here. We've got Father, our regular guest here. We've got Kazilla, our regular guest. And we've got Miz, the main man. Bangladeshi brother, of course.
Where are the Bangladeshi brothers, bro? That's it. Brothers of mass destruction. Yeah, Kane and Undertaker. That's who we are.
You know what I'm saying? So look, very quickly, Miz, let's talk about this funny report about Eriksen and money for Jorginho. What do you make of that, first of all?
Come on, man. Honestly, are they having a laugh, bro? Please. Eriksen was good maybe a couple of seasons ago. His time's... Well, how long are we going to talk about this? Eden Hazard, let's have him back. Eriksen, let's have him back. Who else are we going to call back? Let's call back Gianfranco Zola as well while we're at it. Do you know what I mean? These players are now, they've moved on. It's finished. You know, the time's up. We need to look forward. Whether do we need to replace Jorginho in the future, that's a different debate. Yeah, we probably do. But let's not replace him with Eriksen. There's no disrespect to Eriksen. Eriksen is a really good player. But can he cut it at this level for longer period? I don't think so, man. He couldn't even make it into the Inter Milan team. Do you know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. No for me.
Just very quickly, I was saying Kepa man the match last night. What's your thoughts?
Look, bro, it'll be disrespect if you don't give it to Tammy, bro. Honestly, then you got Tammy agenda. You got Tammy agenda if you don't give it to Tammy, bro. But Kepa is definitely close second. No doubts about it. Bro, that ball where Kepa came in, if Tammy didn't save his backside, that was 1-0, and we're still going to be watching the extra time right now. And maybe Barnsley wins it in the penalty. Do you know what I mean? What are you going to do then? You're going to talk about Kepa saving the first half? Look, I'm not going to take anything away from Kepa. That save in the first half, brilliant. But if you don't give that man of the match to Tammy Abraham, for especially the second half, he played much better. First half, obviously, probably not as great. Then again, what did Kepa have to do in that entire match besides that big save in the first half? And in the second half, maybe a couple of other saves here and there. But the one moment where he needed to come out and collect the ball, he missed it. Who saved him? Tammy Abraham.
Very quickly. first half save, many people saying it's an easy straight. I just want to say positioning for a goalkeeper is very difficult, and it's happening at fast speed. We're watching it on TV, so I think the save, first of all, wasn't just brilliant, bro. It was world class in my eyes. And second of all, if that did go in, you'd say goodbye to Tammy Abraham at half time. And I'll tell you that for a fact, I've seen with experience already that he wouldn't even feature in the game anymore. Because what did Tammy Abraham actually do other than scoring and saving us at the end? What did he do?
This guy hates Tammy Abraham. This guy hates Tammy Abraham.
I don't. I'm just asking, what? Just because he scored the goal, Really Goal made it happen. Reece James' ball made it happen. But Tammy just had a tap in. Why is he man the match?
Okay, here's the thing before the boys sort of get in on this. This whole thing about tapping, you have to still be in those positions. It's intelligent movement to get into those positions to tap in. How would you have felt if Tammy wasn't even there and the ball just went straight through the middle? I've seen it
for years. He hasn't been there.
Exactly, he's improving on it. Exactly.
I mean, he's improving, of course, but same with Kepa. The intelligence to be in that middle of the goal on the line.
It should have been Alonso. Alonso should have saved that. Alonso what was he thinking? Yeah, allowing that player to have that shot. So
no one spoke about him. No one spoke about him. I didn't speak about him.
I spoke after in my stream saying that Alonso, if there was ever a bad game to have, you're lucky that was your bad game, because we all know you always have that bad game in your locker. Once you have two really good games, you have that bad game. It'll be interesting. But going back to the whole Kepa situation, bro, look, I know you said that what happens if that goal was in, then, Tammy probably get hooked off. But you also have to think that, had Alonso had just cleared that, then Kepa doesn't need to make that big save. Do you know what I mean? So there's ifs and buts you can mention. But going back to the Tammy situation, Sadiq, look, I'll be absolutely honest. That first half, I wasn't totally impressed by him. I feel like a lot of people have been saying that he should have got a couple of penalties. But for me, for a striker his size, I feel like he should be bossing the centre-backs. He really should be bossing the centre-backs. He should be the one throwing them off, not him getting thrown about. But the second half, bro, when things mattered, he played much better. And I know it was just the goal, but he did other things, His link-up got better. He was far more sort of energetic in the second half. Defensive duties got better. Yeah, for me, man, I mean, credit where credit's due, bro. Like, long-term, I don't think he's the striker for us. I've always said that. That's why we're getting linked with Haaland. By the way, new propaganda starting by myself. Dominic Calvert-Lewin to Chelsea. Let's get this rolling, bro. If we don't get Haaland, Dominic Calvert-Lewin to Chelsea. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. To the 32 people that are on right now and all the people that are going to watch later on, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. That's my man. Bro, the guy's, he's going to be the next big thing in English football. I'll tell you right now. Everyone's talking about Harry Kane. Dominic Calvert-Lewin will be the next big thing. He's got aerial abilities. His link-up is fantastic with Richarlison and James Rodriguez. He's very dynamic, pacey. Look what he did against us. He won that penalty for Everton against us. And in the second half, he created a lot of havoc, bro. His pace created a lot of havoc against us. A lot of people say, oh, what's the difference between Tammy Abraham and Dominic Calvert-Lewin? Nah, don't worry about the height. There's a lot of differences. If we don't get Haaland, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Sadiq, start this, bro.
Wow. I mean, I'll probably put a chat later on about this from you. Trust me on that. One comment says, why Lewin? Why not Lewandowski? My friends, we're not going to be getting Lewandowski, man. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. Father, who's your man the match?
I said Tammy. Tammy.
So everyone's Tammy. Everyone's basically Tammy. Right?
I said Tammy, yeah.
Everyone's Tammy. Oh, who's your one?
Callum Hudson-Odoi, bruv. He's a bad man. Listen, every time he went down the left, he was creating turbulence for me, man. Do you know what I'm saying? He was in, when they plays in NBA, and you got 5 players on the court, and then you got that one unguardable player. That was troll for me, man. Do you know what I'm saying? He was breaking ankles left, right, and center. He ran down the left. He must have smacked it with his left foot. I was seeing a lot of stuff from him. Do you know what I'm saying? But for me, it was just a bright spark in an overall dead team, in my opinion. Like, the team didn't perform as we know, you know what I'm saying? But if I'm going to give my man of the match to anyone, it has to be Cho.
I think you just love the youth, bro.
Nah, Cho wasn't that good, man.
He wasn't that good.
Average. Cho was average. Yeah.
Nah, he was. To be fair, out of all of our attacking players, he was the only one that was actually trying to do something. Spark and actually take his man on and run at the defense and get shots off and do something. He was the only one that was actually trying, making good runs.
When he came to the left side, he looked a lot better.
But even when he was on the right side, Pulisic, Ziyech, these guys played him in a few times in behind the defense. I mean, he was at least trying. That's all I can give him. But the end product wasn't there, though, to be honest. So you got to give it to Tammy because the game's won in moments, and Tammy was there for the big moments, scoring and blocking it off the line. So you got to give it to Tammy, man.
I think in the first half, like he played, like we were in three at the back. Yeah, I think Hudson-Odoi were so fragile at times, but I think when Tuchel changed the formation to 4-2-3-1, like chose all of a sudden becoming so lively in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, look, everyone's asking, are you sleeping, bro?
No, I'm not sleeping.
Are you sure?
I'm not sleeping. I'm just sleeping what you said about Kepa, that's all.
Guys, he had a nightmare because I spoke facts on Kepa and I was supporting him and I've started a new hive. Kepa every single day.
The Kepa hive. What time that's going to be? Is that going to be Lewis time, 3 a.m.?
I don't know, man. I'm thinking either 12 a.m. or 12 p.m. I want Miz to see it every single day when he wakes up, personally. So hopefully we'll see what happens. Miz, very quickly, Upamecano going to Bayern Munich. All the news has been coming in the last hour. Bayern have been told, yep, he's going to be signing 42.5 million euros in the next few months. The announcement will be made. What do you make of that?
Bro, look, I'm a bit mixed about this, boys. I know you guys are going to hate me on this. I'm pretty sure ads might hate me on this. Look, I'm not too keen on getting a new CB. Honestly, I'm not going to kid you. I'm not too keen on getting a new CB. And hear me out. This is my reason. Thiago Silva is getting a contract extension. So he's obviously here this season. He's most likely going to be here for the next season. He could be there for the season after, right? So having that said, Azpiliecueta, if we continue with three at the back, Azpiliecueta is very good. And I feel like his endurance level is similar to someone like Thiago Silva. Like he can play till his late 30s, Azpiliecueta. He's got that endurance level just like Thiago Silva. Then you got Zuma, who literally a month ago, everyone was having a mad bat on him and it was getting hard about Zuma, and now everyone's forgetting about him. Let's not forget, he's still a very good defender for us. I know Christensen and Rudiger are probably a bit out of sort of favor in our fan base, and maybe they need to go down the track. Tomorrow, we've already loaned him out, and he's probably going to get bought by Milan. But here's my thing. Mark Gehi in Swansea and Ethan Ampadu, bro, they look like especially Ethan Ampadu, Sadiq, I feel like this guy now slowly deserves to have some opportunity at Chelsea.
Just very quickly, bro. Just very quickly. Ad said, if we sign a defender, we'll probably sell Ampadu.
Yeah.
But Ads, who would you sign, bro? Who's your signature? Because Upamecano is going to Bayern.
For me, I've got a list, man. I've got a list of probably five centre backs which we could do with, man. Because I mean, you've seen at the top clubs the difference a centre back makes to a team, and we've even seen it with Thiago Silva. Look at the difference a 36-year-old Thiago Silva has made to our team. The defense that was leaking goals left, right, and centre last season. He's coming in. He's shored things up. I feel like you get another top centre back in, and you partner him with one of our defenders. Silva plays as a squad player rotation just so he can preserve himself for a couple more years and then potentially stay on a bit longer to help with the development of youth players, even if he just has to play literally a squad role just for cup games. But then he's there for the youth players to come through. He can give them advice, etc. I mean, for me, I'm taking Marquinhos, I'm taking Alaba, I'm taking Nicolas Saul, I'm taking Jose Jimenez. I'm taking all of these players, man. I'll take any of them, literally. I think these are the type of centre-backs that give you a Ruben Diaz type impact, a Virgil van Dijk type impact, especially a player like Marquinhos. I think if we could go for him, that's perfect. Also, Alaba, he can play left-back, he can play left centre-back in the back three very well. He can play centre-back. We saw he won the Champions League at centre-back in the back four last season. So I think my top two is Alaba and Marquinhos. Alaba is a bit techie because of the contract situation, 400k a week and whatnot. But then again, you got to also evaluate that he's free. He's a free transfer. But like I said previously before, I think his heart's set on a move to Real Madrid or Barcelona, so that will get him. So for me, I would go all out for Marquinhos, man. I've been hearing people say Koundé and go for Konate, but for me, it has to be an experienced centre-back, man. We've got too many inexperienced players on our teams not making the correct decisions in games. I think you've got to get one of these big centre-backs that takes the game by the scruff of the neck, man, and comes in and makes an instant impact, man. So for me, Marquinhos number one, if not Alaba, if not Jose Jimenez. These guys have all done it in the big games in the Champions League. They played in all the biggest matches in Europe. So, I mean, I think one of these players comes in and makes an instant impact to our side. So I'll take any of them.
No, you know what? You make a very, very, very good point about that. I would take David Alaba.
Someone's got it, right?
No?
Anyone got the game myself? I have no idea why.
Not me.
Here we go. It's gone now. It's gone. As you said, bro, you make a massive point here, bro. Now you do. If we get a caliber of that kind of defenders, we are definitely challenging for titles. There's no ifs and buts about it. David Alaba is one that I would be I'll be all for it. If we can get someone like David Alaba in the left CB position, if we continue with 3 centre backs, he would be dynamic. For me, Marquinhos as well, but I see more Marquinhos in the 6-6 with Kante. That would be very dynamic. But yeah, bro, I mean, so you wouldn't entertain Ethan Ampadu or Mark Guéhi down the track?
It's not that I not entertain them. I mean, with Guéhi, I'd definitely give him another loan. I'd give him a Premier League loan this time. Hopefully, if Swansea come up, he can go somewhere where he's already established himself in the first team. He can go and play regular first team football. We don't want to see him going on side to a loan like Everton or something and then getting half of the games and not playing much, makes a mistake, out for 5 games, then back in for a cup game or something. I don't want to see this player, man, this type of player going to a club like this. I want to see Guéhi go to a team where he's established in the first team. He gets games week in, week out, where he can develop his game, man. So he's done a good job at Swansea so far. If they get promoted, just keep him there for another season and see how he handles the Premier League, because I know Championship still is a good level of football, but let's be realistic here, man. The Premier League's a different beast, man. We've seen it with top players come to the Premier League and struggle. So Premier League's a different beast. We need to see how it continues. I mean, Ampadu, he's had a couple of loans now. Leipzig was a very unconvincing loan. I mean, he barely got any game time. When he played a back three against the Spurs at home in the Champions League, he looked very good. But then even then, he wasn't getting himself back into the team, so it was difficult for him. Now at Sheffield, he's been a bit good sometimes, bad sometimes. He's a bit in the middle. I've seen Sheffield fans complaining about him sometimes when he's in a starting lineup, saying, "Oh, why is Ampadu starting?" I've watched him quite a bit, and I can reference the Man United performance and some of these other big games where he's actually played very well in that back three. But then there's other games where he hasn't played so well. So I think if we do go for another centre back, he would be the one to leave, because I don't know. The problem with Ampadu is if we don't play a back three, which I'm not sure Tuchel is definitely going to persist with. I think if he gets his pre-season next season with all of the players, we might actually change formation. I don't see Ampadu playing in a back four. I don't. So I think he's still in a bit of a predicament with his position. And what is his best position? Is he a CDM? Is he a centre back? Can he only play centre back if we're in a back three? Can he play centre back in a back four? So I think it's most difficult for him. I mean, we've seen the club keep sending him out on loan, so I'm not sure if they're totally convinced by him. So I think if we do get a new centre back, he would be the one to leave, and then Guéhi, you give him a loan in the Premier League and reconvene at the end of the next season.
Guys, just very quickly. I can hear myself again, man. Who's got it on in the background, bro? Allow it, man. What Ads basically wants, very quickly before we change subject, he wants someone experienced coming in. He's tired of seeing the potential signings and inexperienced signings. He wants someone that's established, someone that's played in Europe, someone that's played in big games, someone that doesn't need to rely on Thiago Silva in the future, basically. So that's why we talk about Marquinhos, the Alabas, Jose Gimenez, who's injured, I think now 3 weeks. So, I mean, look, we'll talk about this a lot more in depth for sure. Guys, everyone that's tuned in, like the video, man. Push it to over 50 likes, especially if you like Miz as well. We've got another guest very quickly. I just want to introduce him. Matt, you there, bro?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Where are you tuning in from?
I live in Germany. I've lived in London for 2 years. That's why I'm a Chelsea fan. And yeah. Hi.
Germany. Nice. Okay, so the first question of Upamecano, man. He looks like he's going to Bayern Munich. What do you make of that?
Yeah, that's what he said. I heard, yeah. Well, it's a shame, I think, because I think he was really talented. But, I think we've still got other options. So, and I don't think he's fully committed to Bayern. Maybe it's just hearsay. So let's see.
For sure. And just very quickly, which defender would you like to see come to Chelsea?
Well, I still think it's bad that we let Tomori go, because he was really good. He could have Could have been a centre back first starting. But other than that, Alaba, I've heard talks with him, but obviously the money is pretty expensive. So I've heard about Jimenez as well.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard about that?
Yeah. I mean, a couple months ago he was there, but I'm not sure about recent. He's got another injury now. Today.
Yeah.
That's good.
He's
for
really
us.
injury prone.
That's
Yeah,
good.
good for Chelsea, of course, in the Champions League. Just very quickly, Cazilla, you still there?
I think he's muted.
Yeah,
No.
bro.
I didn't know if he was back or not, man. That's why I didn't ask you anything. Were you back?
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
Thing. So obviously Ross Barkley is saying let him go 40 mil. Do you actually think 40 mil is legit though?
You know, it is, bro. When it comes to transfer prices and whatnot, yeah, I can't count out Marina, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Leicester wanted to charge us what extortionate amounts for Ben Chilwell, and she managed to get 45 million. For me, it's still a bump, you know. But do you know what I'm saying? We didn't get finessed too tough. Do you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know if it's realistic in the sense that these guys, Aston Villa, will buy Ross Barkley for 40 million. But do you know what I'm saying? What can I say at the end of the day when Marina's in charge? For all we know, he could go for 65 million, bro. Like, we don't know.
For real. I mean, even 25 will be decent.
Record.
I think we can get 30 from him, man. I could see us getting 30. I mean,
Hopefully. Father, what do you make of Ross Barkley? Do you want to see him stay?
I just think like he's going to be left out if he's coming back to this team, man. I just don't think.
He's world class, bro.
So can you stop with this world class?
Go on,
Hey, do not disregard Barkley with me and Sadiq, bro. We love Ross Barkley, bro. Ross Barkley.
I know you two love Ross Barkley, but we need a fund to get a new person coming in like that can suit the Chelsea team the most. You know, we need money. You know, we don't need another.
We've got a lot of money, man.
Yeah,
we've got a lot of money.
Money's not the problem.
But here's the thing. Ollie Watkins went for about £28 million. And last report I read from this was some reports from Aston Villa journalists and whatnot. They're saying that they're willing to pay somewhere about 35 to 40 million for Ross Barkley. They're really ready. They really rate this guy. Why not? Let's do it. Do you know what I mean? Take it.
Nah, he's been playing really well for them, though, man. He's been doing his thing. He's been doing his thing at Villa, man.
Fits their system very well.
Yeah, I really wanted him to do well, man. Like at Chelsea, generally, Miz, like I've been supporting this guy for ages, man.
I can never forget that picture of you and Ross Barkley, bro. The picture of you
when he scored. I'll post a picture of me and Ross Barkley, man. Matt, what do you make of Ross Barkley going to Aston Villa? Would you take anything for him?
Well, if the reports, if it's true, 40 million, I'll take it. Yeah, guaranteed. But I don't know. He's doing well for Villa, so he did well at Everton as well, to be honest. So, I don't know.
What went wrong at Chelsea, do you think?
It's hard. Well, he wasn't terrible. I think we can agree on that. It was just, it's Chelsea still. So there's going to be a lot of competition. And I couldn't put my finger on it, but things just didn't work out for him. So maybe it's about if we leave him, let him go and, I don't know.
He just didn't look too confident. When I watched him for Chelsea, he didn't go forward. He didn't want to pass forward. He didn't want to shoot. He was always sideways and backwards. But for England, for Aston Villa, for Everton,
I've got an ultimatum, right? How about 50 million and Ross Barkley for Jack Grealish? Mic drop.
Grealish is probably making him look good.
You're dreaming, fam. You're dreaming.
Bro, give me Jack Grealish, man. I swear down, bro.
Hang on. Who's better? Jack Grealish, Maddison, Mount. This is a discussion that I've not had with anyone. Let's talk about this properly, okay? I want rank order. We'll start with Miz.
Oh, no.
Madison, Mount, Grealish.
Why, bro? You know what you're trying to do here. You're gonna make me Mount hater. I know what you're doing. I'm not gonna take this. You're gonna make me Mount hater. You made me Kepa hater already in this channel,
bro. Come on. I want to hear Mason Mount first.
Shout out to the 75 people that are logged on. Firstly, smash that like button to get back to at least 75 likes. Secondly, my man Sadiq hates Tammy Abraham, so do remember that. He doesn't like Tammy Abraham. Now, to get back to this point, guys, don't hate me. Do not hate me when I'm saying this, all right? Mason Mount's good. Mason Mount is good, but Grealish and Maddison.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
they are above him. If you
I
don't
agree.
if you do not believe
I agree.
that Grealish and Maddison are above Mason Mount,
Maybe
I mean-
Mount over Grealish. Maybe Mount over Grealish, but I think Maddison is.
What?
What?
Nah, he's pulling our leg. Bro,
No.
as I said to the
I'm trying to
chat,
be
don't believe this
positive,
guy,
man.
bro. This guy's
Can be
just pulling legs.
positive.
Nah, man, bro. Anyway, finish.
But for me, I think Grealish number one, bro. This guy single-handedly. Some of the passes I've seen from Grealish, bro, he literally dissected 5 defenders. Not that long ago was it Arsenal that he did it against, where he just puts the ball through and literally dissected 5 defenders, and then someone ran in and scored. Was it Ollie Watkins that scored? He's running Aston Villa. Aston Villa are where they are in the league is because of someone like Grealish. So this guy's going to be a superstar. Pretty sure he's going to go to Man United or Man City. And then everyone's going to be like, oh, yeah, we should have had Grealish. Maddison's another player. Leicester, he's running. Without Vardy, he's running the show over there. He's now scoring a lot more goals. Brendan Rodgers is going to turn him into a superstar. I'm telling you. He's going to turn him. Brendan Rodgers is a right coach for Maddison. Mason Mount, he's a super player. He's been playing so well for us. But I cannot disrespect the other two, man. I think Mason Mount can get to that level, 100%. Right now, he's not that level.
Just quickly, bro. Just quickly. I totally agree with you in that aspect, but I just feel the recent games we've seen Mason Mount under Thomas Tuchel, I feel like he's taken to the next level, bro. And I feel like there is a discussion now for Mount to be, compared to these players in terms of that level. So I'm not the biggest Mason Mount fan, don't get me wrong, I agree, but I need to see a lot more consistency from the player. I need to see a lot more goals, but the goals that he's been scoring recently, very, very good, man.
Can I counter that, Sadiq? Can I just quickly counter that?
Yeah.
You look at players like Grealish and Maddison, they've really got intelligent movement with how they ghost behind the defenders. They're getting to more goal scoring situation. They're scoring goals. Their shooting technique is fantastic. I'm not saying Mason Mount's shooting technique isn't fantastic, but we've seen in recent times against Burnley where he skied about 3 shots over the top. That shot that he scored against, who was it? Was it Spurs or was it Sheffield United? That was a fantastic thing. I need to see Mason Mount get into the box like that and finish more week in, week out. And then only I can start saying that he mixes with them. Right now, we have to humble ourselves. Those two are a little bit better.
Chelsea fans won't be happy with you, bro.
I know, bro. What can I do, bro? You made me lose followers. Thank you.
Don't forget Phil Foden as well.
Listen, Phil Foden's on a different level, bro. I'm not even going to talk about him, bro. But Farwell, tell me your top 3, man.
My top 3, probably Grealish and then Mount and Maddison, though.
Any reasons why? Main reasons?
Jack Grealish is a baller. That's my only reason.
Should Chelsea sign?
He's so chilled back, bro.
This guy's, I think, you know what? I kind of finished him last night on the stream, innit? So that's why he's finished right now. He's not in the mood to be talking in that depth. But look, he is a baller. Hopefully Mason Mount does a lot better. Adds very quickly top 3, bro.
I'm sorry, man. I'm going to have to disagree with Miz here, man.
Oh, no.
I mean, I agree with Grealish being number 1 now. So if we're talking about today, who's the best player? Yeah, Grealish, for sure. But then second for me, it has to be Mount, and then third Maddison, because if you're looking at it, man, you got to, when you're talking about who's a better player, I think you need to take everything into consideration. I don't want to just hear what they're doing going forward and all of this, because let's be real. Jack Grealish can't do what Mount does. He can't do what Mount does. You think Jack Grealish is playing in a midfield 2 or a midfield 3? Not a chance. And I don't even think Maddison's getting on that England playing, to be honest, for the Euros. So Jack Grealish is a super player, man. I mean, it's creative. He's so creative. He picks up very intelligent pockets of spaces. He does everything. He scores goals. He gets assists. His end product's good. But let's not forget that this guy's also 25. Jack Grealish was not doing what Mount was doing at the age of 21, 22. Not by a long shot. Man was playing in the Championship, playing against Barnsley, Burton, and them men, bro. Mount's playing in Premier League against Man United, Man City, Champions League, all the big games, man.
He loves the youth, bro.
Let's be real. I'm being real. Jack Grealish is a better player. He's got a lot more to his game right now, especially going forward. But then again, you've got to consider that Mount's a lot more versatile as well. Mount will play number 8. He'll play number 10. He'll play in a double pivot. He'll play left wing. He'll play right wing. He could potentially even play false 9. We saw that against Spurs. That's not.
Let's not talk about the wings, bro. Look, he can play there, but he ain't good there, bro.
No, not a winger, not a winger. More of an inside forward. Not a winger. Yeah, I don't want him. No, I'm not talking about hugging the touchline. I'm playing inside with a striker. I mean, linking up with the striker. Not hugging the touchline, trying to get crosses in and that. Definitely not. So yeah, I think Jack Grealish is better. But then you look at Mount. I think Mount definitely has more to his game than Maddison, man. Maddison he's a good player, technically good. Obviously, like Miz was saying, picks up intelligent spaces. He's got final product. His passing's good. But then again, with your argument about carrying the team since Vardy's left, we were 9 points behind them when Tuchel came in. Now we're only 4 points behind them, potentially 1 on the weekend since Vardy's gone out the team. So you got to look at that as well. I mean, Mount has a lot to his game. I think I see him as more of a complete midfielder. I think he can do a bit of everything. He can pass well. He can dribble well. He can shoot well. He can defend well. I think he's very good at pressuring as well. He's not a complete package, but I think he's got a decent amount of everything, if you get what I'm saying. As opposed to Maddison, I don't think has the overall package like Mount does. So, yeah, man, I got to put Mount in number 2, man. I got to put him in number 2 because let's be real, he's been our talisman this season.
We'll carry on. I need to get through the panel very quickly because they're my next top three. We'll come back to
this debate is getting bloated, man. Like, bro, Miz said it perfectly, man. At the end of the day, man, I don't know what you're talking about, brother, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, my guy, what are you talking about? At the end of the day, Maddison is leaps, bounds ahead of Mason Mount. And I'm a Chelsea fan, bro. Like, bro, you don't see Mason Mount taking 2-3 players on and banging the top bottom corner. Do you know what I'm saying? Mason Mount, we love him. He's a good player, but we favor what he does off the ball as one of his primary traits. Do you know what I'm saying? But on the ball, technically, we like to overrate him as Chelsea fans. He never had the final ball, and he's still developing. His final ball needs to be worked on. His shooting from outside of the box is coming along, and he's good at set pieces. But Maddison, in every single category, apart from defensively, he tops Mount, in my opinion. And Grealish, for me, is the second best player in the league. He reminds me of Eden Hazard. For me, it's only
second in the league.
Second in the league. Only KDB.
Who's your number one? Player?
Kevin De Bruyne.
What about Kane, bro?
On current form, obviously. On current form.
Yeah, even on current form.
Now, on current form, Jack Grealish for me is the second best player in the league. Like, there's a lot of guys, right? When you see Jack Grealish play, he takes 2, 3, 4 man on and he makes stuff out of nothing. Like, if you look at all the metrics, and you're talking about wingers and like English players and whatnot, Jack Grealish is the top of that. Do you know what I'm saying? That's why he commands such a hefty price tag for me. So Jack Grealish for me, like, Sadiq talked about how Phil Foden's in the realm of his own. Jack Grealish is in that realm. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even gas him up.
Do you know what? I think I agree with you. I think he probably is the second best player in the league. I probably agree with you.
Really?
He's quality. He's quality.
Grealish. Yeah.
He's definitely not. He's top 5. He's definitely not top 2.
Jack Grealish, bro.
Who would you put in front of Grealish?
Kane. 100% Harry Kane. Bro, that's
Kane, Son, Bruno.
Bruno Fernandes.
No. One thing. I don't rate Bruno that much. Yeah, I know the dive and all that stuff. Yeah, but individual brilliance throughout the season to take United from the bottom half to the top was because of him. Yeah, so I have to put him up.
You can say the same thing for Grealish, but
Grealish is playing in a worse team with a more restricted role compared to Fernandes. Fernandes is a second striker, bro. Have you seen the metrics, bro? He doesn't play. You're telling me he plays as a 10. He doesn't play as a 10, bro. He's everywhere and wherever he wants to be under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, because Ole Gunnar Solskjaer doesn't have the cojones to play tell him to play in
that's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you, though. He changes everything.
But
no, for me, Bruno Fernandes is way too wasteful. He's inefficient. He rushes the final ball. I've always said he's a pro club player to me, innit? You know them players that you play with in pro clubs and they want to just
big games as well. Bruno Fernandes.
Very quickly. What about Son?
Yeah, Son's quality, but he's a purple patch player at the end of the day. Let's be real.
Well, not consistent. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He's not really as consistent as
but how can you say he's better than Kane and De Bruyne or either one of them?
What do you mean?
How can he be better than Kane?
Who? Son?
No, Grealish, bro.
He's saying form. He's saying on form.
Yeah, man. Kane's
on form, Kane's the best striker in the world, bro.
No, right now.
Are you talking about what? The last 3 games or something? Because if you're talking about this season, Kane, bro, his numbers are ridiculous, bro.
True.
Yeah, true. I gotta say Kane's good as well.
Kane plays CDM and striker at the same time.
Hang on, listen, guys, we'll come back to it. Let's get Matt's take on the top three very quickly. Then we'll come back to these topics. Matt, tell us quickly, bro. Give us Mount first. Give us Mount first.
I can't, man. I'm sorry. I wish I could. But I agree with Ads. Well, he's up there. It's close. I'll say Grealish first, obviously, then Mount, and then Maddison. Because as Ad said, football is not just about scoring goals and everything, but he's the best presser we have. And there's a reason, Southgate, Lampard, all these guys, they love him. Tuchel seems to like him as well. He's playing him more often. So, he's really, and he's a baller as well. I mean, you guys, you're on calling Maddison and Grealish a baller, but did you see what he did against Sheffield? That flick over the player.
Flick over, yeah.
And he megged
That's
like
what I'm saying. In recent games, he's doing a lot better. That's why I'm rating him. But
it's crazy as well.
Can I quickly just add 1 point, please? Just 1 point quickly. Let's not forget, if you're looking at the stats as well, chances created, balls into the final third, he's up there with the De Bruyne's and Bruno's.
Bro, they're corners, G.
Yeah, corners, bro. They're inflated. If you're talking about Mount, it's hella inflated, bro.
Corners. You were just
a lot of them are set pieces, but look, I'm not going to take that away.
Just guessing up Maddison for his set pieces in that, bro. But Mount has 60 chances created in the league this season. Come on, man.
Bro. You can't.
Yeah. Listen. We'll come back to it.
You know what's the dig, bro? This is an unfair question, honestly. It really is, because I feel like Mount, he's going to be unfairly treated here. Like, he's a very good player. As what Matt said, that he's a good player.
I wanted to change it up.
And he's so young as well. We have to consider that as well.
Yeah, true. But Matt, finish off, man.
Yeah, that's what I had to say. I think he's second best out of these three. But yeah.
Did anyone say Mount first?
No.
No one.
No one said Mount first. All right, cool. So we do have a realistic, non-biased panel. So, guys, I'm sure you guys like that. So keep liking the video, man, if you're having a good stream that you're watching. Very quickly, what was the one that we're talking about mainly just now?
Top 5 players in the Premier League. This is interesting.
Top 4, yeah. Let's get into it, because I'm a bit shocked. Grealish second.
Nah, no way.
For me, if you're talking eye test, for me, Jack Grealish,
What do you mean with form though? Is it like 3 games, 5 games, 10 games?
Just as a footballer, bro. Like,
okay, how about this season, top 5 players. This season, top 5.
Yeah, he's in the top 5. He's certainly not second, bro. You can't compare him to Harry Kane. Harry Kane does everything as a striker. He's the complete striker. I
completely forgot about Harry Kane.
He walks into any team in world.
Oh yeah, look, I forgot about Kane still.
He's the complete striker, fam. You cannot.
Listen, since no one asked me, I'm just gonna give my top 5 in it. So I'm trying to cut everyone off in it. First, I still give it De Bruyne.
Yeah.
First, I say Harry Kane. Second, I actually think Son is third. I genuinely think Son is third.
Nah.
Son is third. Fourth. Oh, that's a hard one. Either Grealish or Foden.
What about your man Bruno Fernandes?
Foden. Underrated.
Yeah, you lot. I'll catch you tomorrow.
Bro, he's underrated.
Foden's a football. He's a player.
Bro, Foden is underrated, fam.
Someone tweet this right now. Sadiq's top 5, number 4 is Foden. I mean, he's a baller, but
this season,
number 4 Premier League player, Foden.
This season,
Salah, bro.
Someone tweet this right now, bro.
What do you mean, Salah? He's gone down like Jay Shaw, bro. They're going down, fam. Like Liverpool going down, fam. What do you mean, bro?
I'm sorry, but one player I won't hit.
The guy's got penalties, fam.
I can never.
Bruno Fernandes, and if you want to say Salah,
accept it if you said Gundogan, bro.
If you watch Mohamed, I don't care about what they want and what they've scored and what, you know what I'm saying, and these bloated stats, you know what I'm saying. If we're talking stats, then Bruno Fernandes is the greatest footballer then we've seen in the Prem, you know what I'm saying. But listen,
best January signing maybe since Gary
Cahill. Man, like, but you know is, bro. Listen, ads. If we're talking about a football player, and if you're looking at this guy how he plays football, you know what I'm saying, you can't tell me that Mohamed Salah is better than Jack Grealish as a footballer. You can't do what Grealish does.
I didn't say he's better.
Oh, say that.
I can't lie.
I'm just saying.
I can't lie. Most people got triggered. Most people got triggered when I said Foden. Still, I'm not gonna lie to you, like.
Foden, bro. Foden's clear. All these youngsters, he's clear.
No. I'm saying my fourth guy. I said Foden. I thought you lot will clock that. I'm not too serious, but look, I think I got all of you lot on the panel serious this time. So, guys, maybe Gundogan. Gundogan.
Yeah, Gundogan's very
just
underrated.
a few games. Like, last 5 games, he's been good. But I don't know. The whole season, because he said whole season.
Yeah, against Chelsea. Thiago Silva got ripped.
Yeah, he destroyed us still.
Bro,
Gundogan's decent, bro.
I did not expect him to spin like that and smack it in like that. It was a sick goal. And the defense wasn't even that bad for that goal. So, look, I don't even know. Let's go next. Miz, top 5, man. Give me some surprise names, bro. Give me Watkins.
KDB first up. I think KDB first up is for everyone. Harry Kane adds. Now, I do apologize, man. Completely forgot about Harry Kane. I don't know how I forgot about that. Harry Kane number 2, undoubtedly. Son, Sadiq, I don't know, bro. Son's a very good player. But for me, I don't know if he's top 5. I wouldn't put him as top 5. I'm just trying to think of the top clubs at the moment.
Just very quickly, bro. Just very quickly. Him and Harry Kane are breaking records for the partnership. That's why I put him in.
Yeah, no, but fair play.
I don't know if they're overtaken. I don't know if they're overtaken Drogba and Lampard yet. And Ruben Diaz is also a good shout, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely. Ruben Diaz. In fact, probably have him in. All right, let's go KDB, Harry Kane. It's very tough from 3, 4, and 5. Grealish has to be up there, man. I'd put Grealish number 3. Number 4, you'd have to put Bruno Fernandes somewhere, yeah? As well. You'd have to put him somewhere. Let's put him as number 4. Number 5, boys, help me out. Who's number 5?
No, don't help him. Don't help him. I want to hear his number 5.
I wouldn't put any Liverpool players because I think they've been lackluster this season.
Exactly.
I know Mo Salah and all, they're there and they're good, but I think they've been lackluster. 5, let's go Mason Mount. Mason Mount, number 5.
Oh my!
Wow, okay.
Let me kick him off.
That came out of nowhere. Mason Mount.
You're not serious, are you? You're not serious.
Oh well, no, look, we're on a comeback. We're number 5. We could be top 4. Mason Mount's been driving part of that.
Thiago Silva's been better, bro.
You just said Maddison's better than Mount.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get some followers back, bro. I'm trying to get some followers.
No, you're not getting it, bro.
Our best player.
Number 5, bro. I want your number 5.
Okay, you know what? Sadiq, good shout with Thiago Silva. Yeah.
Thiago Silva.
Yeah, number 5. So Kevin De Bruyne, Harry Kane, Grealish, Bruno Fernandes, Thiago Silva. There you go.
Okay. Father, let me predict you one quickly. Kepa, Alonso, Chilwell. Go on. Top 5.
I would say KDB at the top. And then you can put Bruno Fernandes in that category. Son Heung-min. I would say Ruben Diaz. Then DCL.
Yes. Who?
Dominic Calvert-Lewin, bro. How the fuck? I've been studying his
No. He's not been consistent. I'm sorry. No.
All right, let me finish. I'm gonna put either DCL or Harry Kane. Either two, but I think it'll be Harry Kane, number 5.
Harry Kane's been way better than him.
I'd say Harry Kane, yeah. Then Ruben Diaz, then Harry Kane. I'm like middle of Harry Kane, either Harry Kane or Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I say Harry Kane, yeah.
Oh my days! But to even compare to Calvert-Lewin's a bit of a surprise. But Ads, I know you need to go in the next 5 minutes very quickly, man. Give me your top 5.
Yeah, so I'll go for
Mount.
I'll actually go Kane number 1. I'll go Kane number. Oh, wait. Just to clarify, are we going this season or overall?
This season, bro.
So I'll go Kane number 1, De Bruyne number 2, Grealish number 3, Fernandes number 4, and Salah number 5.
Why Salah?
Because, bro, I don't care if you say, let's not look at the stats. Let's just look at eye test, bro. What that man has done at Liverpool Football Club, I can't go against it, bro.
But I don't care about what he's done at football club, bro. This season.
40 goals a season.
This season.
He's got his top goal scorer in the Premier League. He's top goal scorer in the Prem, bro.
Penalties, bro.
He has 17 goals, bro. Salah's in my top 5, 110%, bro. You can't go against the facts that he's the absolute bags man, bro. You can't go.
Is he currently
penalties
Premier League? Mo Salah top
Premier League top goal scorer, bro. He's on over 20 goals in all comps as well. I mean, and he's actually underrated, because people think, he's not good technically and whatnot.
Underrated. Wow.
Yeah, no, because not underrated in that terms, because everyone knows that he's a good player off his stats and stuff. But you know, some people go, "Oh, he's not that good technically. He can't dribble. He can't create." He actually does it more than you think, to be honest. Because that, if you look at the way that front three plays with each other and links up together, and you watch him set up properly, he's actually a very good player technically as well. He holds up defenders, he spins them. He's got good close control as well. So yeah, Salah's definitely a top 5 player for me. And all the goals that he scores, I have to put him in there.
Wow. Kazilla, quickly, man. Let's get through everyone's list quickly.
Or top 5, are we doing it based off this season? Yeah, or just
This season, bro. Not what he's done for the football club, bro. But yeah.
Alright, boom. Listen, I got Kevin De Bruyne number 1.
Man.
Harry Kane number 2. I got Paul Pogba number 3. Number 4, I got
this season.
Nah. Paul Pogba, listen, let's not get started.
And you lot on that queue, I'm going Miz, Kazilla, Matt, Sadiq. Love my people.
Oh, listen, man, I'm can't chat about Paul Pogba, innit? He's a quality player, fam. Let's not get twisted. He's a very quality player. But listen, I got fourth, I got Jack Grealish, and then 5, I got Mohamed Salah.
Bro,
Where did
Pogba's
Pogba
done
come
well.
from? Where did
Pogba's done well in recent games. I get it though, but third, bro.
Bro, if it wasn't for Paul Pogba, Man United would not be second right now. He's dragged.
No, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
Bro, by himself. If you look at Fulham, if you look at Burnley, this is the guy that dragged them out of these games. 6 points off these guys would have had 6 points less than they would have had now, and we wouldn't be talking about Man United as this great team, second in the league without Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba is a technically amazing footballer. I'm telling you,
he is,
bro.
But before his form, Bruno saved United. G.
Yeah, that's true. He's not even starting every game, I believe.
Yeah, like come on, like he can't put him third.
But listen, no. You know, it's because of the manager. I think the manager is giving Fernandes Pogba's role, and they can't really coexist in the same system, in my opinion. That's why I think it's better for Pogba to go out to a different club. But for me, like, Fernandes is good, and let's not take away what he does. But for me, he can't influence the game the same way a Verratti or Pogba, not a Marquinhos, a Thiago Alcantara does. These players, yeah, they don't need to produce a goal or assist to change the game. They can dictate the tempo, like Paul Scholes. But for me, Fernandes is a GNA guy, bro. If you're not getting a goal or an assist out of Fernandes, you're not getting anything from him, in my opinion. That's what I'm basing off.
Wouldn't you say someone like Gundogan probably had a better season than Pogba?
Yeah, 100%. But better season in terms of stats. But like, I like stats, but they get a bit out of hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, you know what Mourinho said about stats at the end of the day. But you know, is you can back up stats, but you need to have like some sort of objective point before you bring up the stats. You can't use the stats to bring up your point, if you get what I'm trying to say. It's more about how they play, their technique on the ball. For me, all of that above stats, in my opinion.
Because I get it in terms of Pogba as a footballer is probably better than all of them except De Bruyne. I totally get that. I'm a bit shocked that it's third, bro.
Nah, third for me, bro. Paul Pogba, yeah. He fits in any single team in the world. Every single team he gets into.
Question to the panel. You guys take Paul Pogba to Chelsea? Would he start for us straight up?
150%.
No, but Kazilla, one thing. He's that good, but I just haven't seen the consistency since Juve, bro.
Bro, since Juve, cool. I understand. But look at the players he's been playing with, bro. Look at the players that Fernandes was playing when he came into United. And look at the players that Pogba had. Pogba was playing with Pereira, and who else? He was playing with
Matic, Chelsea legend.
Meaty ballers, bro. He was playing with Fellaini in a double pivot under Jose. Come on now, man.
We'll come back to this one. We'll come back to this one. Matt, quickly, your top 5, bro.
Hold on, made a list.
He made a list, bro.
Yeah, it's on the homework.
Oh shit! Everyone hold back.
So no, there's nothing special. It's just Bruyne first. I think everyone's got that. Then Kane, Fernandes on third. And now this one, I don't know how all of you forgot about him, but people are sleeping on Diaz.
Yeah, Diaz.
He lifts
at
the end. Defense of Man City.
Yeah,
it's crazy. I mean, how many clean sheets have they got? Like
heaps.
12, 13,
11, and I don't know. Like I think they conceded 1 goal in the last 10 games, something crazy like that.
Against Chelsea. Yeah.
It's really mad. Yeah. So I got him in 4th, then I've gone with Grealish 5th.
That's good, bro. I like that.
Yeah.
Grealish 5th. So Boy, I mean, Kazilla, man, I have to come back to this Pogba, bro. I'm a bit shocked. I think you love the gaffer. I think you love the team over there, bro. I think
I can
Nah,
understand.
nah.
Wait. I can see where Kazilla's coming from. I just think like he can play as a pivot alongside Kante. I can see like where he's coming from. Yeah.
Pogba, Kante pivot with.
but he
let's
hasn't been
say-
consistent though.
I get you, and bro, it's the same way. It's the same way Thiago Alcantara, people are doubting him and whatnot. When he was probably the second best midfielder in the world before he came to Liverpool, but in that system he's not producing, and that's not particularly his fault because before he was in that system, it was a midfield free that used the gegenpress. They're free runners in that midfield. Do you know what I'm saying? And to add Thiago Alcantara, technically a flair player who can control and dictate the game into that midfield, he's obviously not going to look the best. So you got to cut these players some slack. And if you talk about consistency and whatnot, Pogba, under Jose, I think when they won the Europa League was probably their best player. Do you know what I'm saying? And obviously he's been plagued by injuries and whatnot. But you got to cut some slack in the terms of who he was playing. He was playing with absolute scrubs, bro. At the time, do you know what I'm saying? He was playing with Morgan Schneiderlin in that inside a double pivot. Like you got to take these stuff into consideration before you judge Paul Pogba. But for me, it's just the reason why I do rate Paul Pogba that like highly is because of his technical ability, man. No one can do it like him, in my opinion. Left foot, right foot, he can dictate the game by himself. You know what I'm saying? So for me, that's why I rate him so highly.
Oh, I would agree with you if he was consistent this season, bro. I would agree with you, honestly. But I just feel like Bruno Fernandes has had a better season than him, personally. And not just because of goals. Not just because of goals. I feel like Pogba in recent games has done a lot better than Fernandes because he hasn't been turning up. But when you look at it from the start of the season to now, when we talk about the first 10, 15 games, you know, or just before 15 games, sorry, where was Pogba? I don't think he was mentioned at all.
Nah,
personally.
bro, 100%. I do agree with you, but so I'm saying you got to add a lot of context into this. If you look at Pogba's role, he most of the 95% of the time when I watch Man United play, he's playing in a double pivot with either Matic, McTominay, or Fred, and then Bruno gets that free license to dictate the whole game and whatnot. Where Pogba in Juventus was playing in the midfield diamond on the left side in a free roam position, technically where Bruno plays. So in a sense, Bruno's getting the free range and the license to do what Pogba does in his position under this gaffer. What's his name? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Do you know what I'm saying?
Gaffer. I love the word
for me,
gaffer.
he's a stinky manager. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't know what he's doing with that club, in my opinion. Because for me, Pogba's their best player, and he's making them do a job. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones. Obviously, Bruno. Let's not take anything away from Bruno. He's been spectacular for these lot. Do you know what I'm saying? But if you're talking about a player that can dictate the game without needing to contribute to the goals and assist category, it's Paul Pogba. He walks into any team for me. In world football.
Yeah, big influence. He's a massive influence to probably any team, probably even for the French team. I'm just I think where Sadiq's coming from is in the sense that if you look at the whole season, he's probably not been one of the, I wouldn't put him as top five. I get you what you're saying, Kozilla, in terms of his talent, his influence in the game. Recently, he's been good. Over the season, I probably wouldn't put him in the top five, but I get your point.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of this season, I'm sure we'll come back to this conversation to see whether Pogba has delivered consistently from the recent form that he's had. Then obviously, you know what, I'll be like, all right, cool, top five for sure, man. But look, I know some of you guys need to go. I just want to let everyone know very, very quickly that tomorrow I'll be doing a video live stream again, but on Sunday I'm not streaming at all. But Saturday night, 7:30 p.m. UK time. Miz, if you're free, Father, Matt, Kazilla, let me know. We're doing a preview for Newcastle, so I'll be doing it in the evening for sure. So similar time to today's one. If you guys can come, let me know. Everyone that's tuned in, keep liking the video as it helps out this channel. Keep subscribing, keep hitting the notification, and make sure you subscribe to the other side of the coin. Unfortunately, I don't have your link, bro. I need to get your link or something and add it
That's
in.
all right, bro. Yeah,
please go subscribe to the other side of the coin. Miz, are you free tomorrow?
Yeah, I may have either stream or like a video that might drop, but it will be probably before yours. So once I'm done with that, I'll jump in.
Perfect, and hopefully I'll see the other panels as well on the stream. Matt, Father, Kazilla, hopefully. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. It was an interesting debate. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just pulled out of nowhere. It was quite.
It was mad, bro. It got mad.
quite hyped up. I'm sure we'll talk about it again in future streams. But thank you all for tuning in and keep liking the video. Peace.
Peace.